All right, so we are with Natalie Krill.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
And we're still on the set, which is very cool. We just had lunch, and now we're going to learn a little bit more about forensics from one of the new cast additions to the listener.
Yeah, new forensics technician.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
Alex Kendrick.
and you get to do all the techno babbling, I guess.
I get to do a lot of techno babble, a lot of DNA. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
mouthfuls.
Do you have to have them like written on little cards somewhere so you can say, okay, this is a... Look at the card, yeah.
That would be great, but no,
No?
I have to memorize it all.
Oh, man. What's
Yeah.
the toughest one you've had to know?
I don't remember it now.
It's already gone? You said it. Reclaim that.
I shot that scene. I shot that weeks ago.
It's not important anymore.
There's been a couple doozies though,
Yeah?
where the only way to really get inside of that is just to like go over it and over and over it, like because you're not actually playing human, you're playing in
Yeah.
robot land, like so you just have to go over it and make sure it's ingrained,
That's cool.
so it becomes second nature.
Now, we haven't seen it yet. Do you have like your own little private offices and labs and cool stuff like that?
Yeah,
And
I got a forensics lab. It's pretty cool.
all very sterile and
Very sterile. Yeah, very sterile and microscopes.
Gadgets to play with,
Excellent.
And test tubes.
So it sounds like you're bringing more of the brains to what's already a fairly emotional show. You're going to be the brains.
Yeah, the brains. Well, I feel like Dev kind of brings that as well. So now I'm kind of like his counterpart in the forensics department. But Alex is actually quite well versed in many things. Like she specializes in forensics, but she's also good with the techno stuff and
Wicked.
kind of like crosses over. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Did you have to get initiated as the new kid?
No initiation. Like, there's been no practical jokes or anything like that. No.
Damn.
Yeah. I've got my last day on Wednesday, so who knows?
Now, do you get to get out of the lab? Do you get to run around and do stuff?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah. Here and there, she kind of gets out in the field. I think I'm out in the field a few times. Mostly in the lab. But I think, too, like, she's a new member of the team, but they're also, like, not fully telling her everything that's going on. So she's still kind of paying her dues and working her way to them trusting her more.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Does Deb
Right.
get mad that she gets to go in the field and he didn't for like 3 years or something? He was always
like,
fine. You stay here.
For stay, I'm out there. Yeah.
How'd you get here? Yeah, he did mention that a couple times, but yeah, no, he's out in the field a lot more, so I think he's pleased. So he's like not jealous,
Is there anybody you haven't had the chance to act opposite her, or who is the most fun to act opposite of?
Geez. I mean, they're all fun. I had a couple of great scenes with Lauren. I really, really love Lauren.
And who doesn't?
We do too.
Yeah. She's lovely. And
She just came in.
and I mean, Rainbow and I have so much fun. Like
Nice.
on and off set. Like when we're shooting
Yeah.
together, it's just jokes. Non-stop jokes.
That's wicked though. 'cause
And then
that
we're
ma-
like,
Yeah. And then technobabble.
Welcome to Robot Land.
welcome to our lair.
Now, do you have a personal fascination in forensics as well, or is this more just
I actually do. Like,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
I've just been obsessed with like CSI, Law and Order, and those kinds of shows. It's kind of like my guilty pleasure to watch that kind of stuff, And I always have wanted to be on a show like dealing
Right.
with forensics because it's just so cool, figure stuff out. So yeah,
That's cool.
And now you get to be the
That's right,
forensics
yeah,
part of the
right?
show.
forensics girl.
You are owning the show.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
is so much fun.
Yeah.
Because I love the fact, well, like you said, where Dev and Alex are definitely going to be more of the brains because, Craig's character is more of the emotional kind of guy.
Yeah.
I love that balance.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
because there wasn't a lot of that previously, I don't think. I mean, it's definitely been...
No, I mean, like Dev always had to stay and do all his like, look up see if you can find like where this truck went and
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
exactly.
But Yeah, there wasn't, and I don't know how we didn't notice there wasn't really a forensics element to the
Department,
show
right? You
before.
don't think about it if they don't present it to you. You don't think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, someone else that is taking care of it. There's someone
Yeah.
taking care of it.
There's other
It's
desks.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Somebody's
There's other
busy
rooms.
with that.
Somebody's
Yeah.
busy test tubing.
They'll
Well-
send something to some lab for
Exactly.
analysis, and it'll come back.
Yeah, well, now 5 seasons in, they've got the ability to expand that world and show us
Yeah.
more, which is great because
Yeah.
if that's just get to know characters like Alex, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
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 So, what does Alex do in her time off?
Reads.
Wow. Knits.
She-
She knits.
She's got an ant farm. She collects butterfly wings.
Not the butterflies,
Just
just the wings.
Wings. Just the
Um,
wings.
She has a beetle collection.
Not the records.
She's big on bugs.
She likes
Although bugs tell you a lot of forensic
tell you
things.
a
They
lot.
do. It's amazing. I went
Yeah.
through that whole phase where I have like the forensic handbook at home, which is this huge book, and I read it cover to cover, and I knew so much because I was totally doing the junkie watching
Yeah.
every CSI there was, and it got
Yes.
to the point where I'm like, okay, you're gonna do this now because you need to find out this to do this, and,
You're like, I
and
could
then they
write
would do
this.
that. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I'm done with this show now.
Yeah, yeah, I know too much now.
It's
Time to
ruined
Past
forget
the
it.
point of no return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't use that kind of light. They'd use this light because of fluorescence like this. And
She's not even wearing rubber gloves.
The scene's contaminated.
Now, in terms of you, what do you do to unwind and relax?
Me myself in real
Yeah, in real
world?
life.
Well, my background is in dance.
Saw
I
that.
Cool.
danced for years and years and still do. So if I can take a dance class or something like that,
Nice.
that's kind of my go-to. Or I just go for walks. I also am 6 months away from becoming a Reiki practitioner.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Yeah, I've
That'll
been
be handy on set.
yeah, just like chill out. Let me give you some Reiki. Yeah, so that I love like meditation and that kind of thing. I think it's great because this business can be kind of like nerve-wracking at times, and I find Reiki, the practice of it and the meditation involved is really like soothing for
Right.
the nervous system.
Totally.
So yeah, it's helped me actually.
So you guys are finishing up the listener like in the next couple days.
Yeah.
What else have you got on the go?
The last 5 weeks, I was actually working on a movie as well in Montreal. So I just wrapped that on Saturday, and then I wrapped this on Wednesday.
Wow.
And then I don't have anything
Vacation.
else lined up.
Vacation
Yeah,
and a good
so-
book.
Yeah, I'm gonna nap
exactly.
and
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, who's the goofiest guy on set?
Rainbow.
All right. And just
Nice.
like that too.
Yeah, Rainbow.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes Craig gets goofy, and I love it so much because he's usually like really serious and focused. But then the odd time, he just gets in this like quirky little mood. Yeah, and it's the best.
Excellent. Well, I gotta say, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do this season.
Cool.
And yeah, I think that's perfect. Natalie, thank you for finding the time to chat.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Excellent.
It's a pleasure.
here in the bar.
Yeah, right here.